it's Shannon, and since now all of my Christmas decor is packed up and put away, the house is kind of empty, and I decided it's the perfect time to actually start doing a little bit of redecorating and really bring in that farmhouse look into my home that I love so much. I always have little pieces of it here and there, and I really love that wood grain look, especially since I do a lot of building with wood. So I'm really going to focus on that style. And so I did some shopping. I did some shopping at a few different stores, but the majority of it I did at Hobby Lobby. So I wanted to share a big Hobby Lobby haul with all of you guys to show you all the cool farmhouse home decor that I found there. So what I like about farmhouse decor so much is that it's very neutral, it's very airy, it's calming, it's soothing, but what I like most about it is because it's so neutral, you can throw in pops of color and not necessarily have to completely redecorate your house for the different seasons. So like Valentine's Day is coming up, so I've thrown some red into my decor right now. And then also like with the spring coming up, you can take the red out, throw the pastels in there, and it really is like a neutral palette to customize your home with. So without further ado, let me show you the actual natural elements that I'll be adding to my home's decor. So the biggest new element that I'm adding into my home's decor to achieve this farmhouse look is galvanized metal. So I picked up this big letter C that I'm gonna hang in the kitchen. This, I love this. Obviously I make framed wood signs, but this is a framed galvanized metal wood sign that's framed in that wood, and I'm gonna put this in the dining room. I also love that it says love is patient, love is kind, because with Valentine's Day coming up, I think that fits in perfectly, but it's also neutral enough that you could leave it up year round, really. I have been Googling over the pictures that I've been seeing on Pinterest of these tiered displays. People are kind of decorating them for the different holidays and seasons, and they just look so incredibly cute. And I think Pottery Barn has one, and it's around $100 because I really liked this metal look. And Hobby Lobby actually came out with their own, and this one was $40 and half off, so it was $20. So this will be going in the center of my dining room table, and I cannot wait to start decorating that. I found this olive bucket, galvanized metal again, for the kitchen. I'm actually gonna incorporate up here into this gallery wall that's behind me. It's again that same look from the dining room sign, the love is patient sign, with the galvanized metal background, and then it's framed in the wood, and it says it is well with my soul. So that cross that'll be going in here. So this really cool lantern. I have a complete obsession with lanterns, and when I saw this one, it just fit perfectly. So, and then I have a one of those LED light candles in there. And then one more metal item I have is this sphere. This was actually in their spring collection that just came out. I think this is the medium one. They have a small, medium, and a large. So, oh, and one more thing. Then I found this, it was like $1. It was a cute little miniature galvanized letter C that I'm gonna put on my mantle. So going back to this sphere, actually wanted to make some of my own in more of like the wood and stain it the wood color that I really like. So I picked up two, I already took them apart, but two of the small embroidery hoops. These are 6-inch size, and they were $1.19 each. So I have two of those, and then I got two of these bigger ones. I want to play with these for some lights that I have in here. So this might be a DIY video coming up if it works out and it's not a big fail. These bigger sized ones are 12 inches and they were $1.99 each. So hopefully that turns out. And then with the galvanized metal, I really want to layer. I think Farmhouse theme really is all about texture more than color. So with the metals and the wood, I also want to incorporate burlap, which I think I have a lot of this in my house anyway. So this is gonna be for the dining room cabinets over the top. So just another element to add in there. Also in the dining room, I love this so much. It's a giant arrow. I think you could use it as a shelf, but I'm just gonna hang it for kind of like, you always need that one funky kind of element in your home that it goes with your theme, but it kind of stands out. And to me, this is just what my kitchen needs right now. There's just a lot of space on the wall above the kitchen cabinets. So, and it's also in a triangle shape, so this kind of has that triangle shape that I'm looking for. So I can't wait to see what this looks like when it's up there in the dining, or in the kitchen. This is also from their spring shop. It is like a lace table runner. It's in a cream color, so again, it's still neutral, but it's got a lot of texture to it. So I'm gonna layer this on a piece of burlap, and that'll give it some dimension on my console table in the dining room. And I also bought this for my mantle. It is a clear glass base. Very simple, but I've seen these in a lot of Pinterest pins and blog posts, and I saw them at Hobby Lobby, so I grabbed one. I kind of would like a bigger one, but this was the only size they had. I think it was like $9.99, and it was half off, so pretty good deal. And then I'm really wanting to tie in the cotton stems. I already have a few, but I really wanted to add some bigger pops of it here and there. So I bought these. These are their natural stems. It's not with their regular like artificial flowers. This was in their dried section. They were like half off too, luckily. And I actually just want to put a few of them in this bottle and see if that'll work. And then I'll throw some more here and there. And then I also grabbed, because I couldn't walk by this and not buy it, so I used my coupon on this. It's a cotton wreath, which may go in my dining room too, but it's pretty big and pretty full. So this was $50, and then with my coupon it was 40% off, so not too bad. And then I'll have to show you because it's hanging up and I like nailed it to the frame already, but I'll show you in a second. I was this close to buying the Magnolia Wreath off of Magnolia Market's website because I want it that bad. But it's also like $95, and I'm a DIYer, so I always try to at least make what I need, and if I can't, I try to find a bargain on it or try to find a deal on it. So I was walking through Hobby Lobby one day and I came across their version of the Magnolia Reef, and it is gorgeous. Let me show you real quick. So here is Hobby Lobby's version of the Magnolia Wreath, and I literally paid $25 for this. So 1/4 of the price I paid for this wreath. I cannot even believe it. It was $50 and they were half off. So like I said, $25. I was in love with it. So I was super excited about finding that wreath and that bargain. It made me feel not so bad about spending money on these other things because I saved literally $75 by buying that wreath as opposed to the Magnolia Wreath. And then I really wanted a smaller one for my dining room. So they had these, which I've already pulled it apart. They had these bushes of magnolia leaves for half off. I think they were $17 or $18, and then they were half off. So what I did is I pulled all these leaves, or these stems of the leaves off, and I made my own like miniature magnolia wreath, and it cost like maybe $10 total. So I actually did videotape that, and I will have a YouTube DIY video coming up on that soon, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that. So I forgot to add in my Hobby Lobby haul that I actually picked up this big galvanized tray because I was already using it, but I wanted to add that in the video because this has actually worked out really nice and I love it. So yeah, thank you, Hobby Lobby. So that's all for my farmhouse style Hobby Lobby haul video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did and it inspired you, please give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in my next DIY video. Bye guys.